Right guys, and welcome to my top 10 WWE figures of 2019, and oh my god, what a year for WWE figures. I think every year they just keep topping. I thought last year they couldn't top it with the Epic Moments Hardy Boys, the Undisputed Era 3-pack, but this year they somehow managed to do it, and in the ring you can tell just by the amount of honourable mentions we have, just how many great figures they've released. We've got the Top Talents AJ, which was so close to making the top 10. We've got the NXT Alistar Black, we've got Elite 67 All In. I'm not going to go through each one, but you can see we've got Chase Murphy, we've got Velveteen Dream. Dream doesn't have his accessories because I started filming Dream versus Samoa Joe for the Rumble, so I'm filming this while I'm filming the match, just put it on hold a minute. But yeah, we've got the core, we've got Headless Gargano, because obviously I put the other head on my custom. Gargano was so close to making the top 10, then I realised, about all of the part switches we had to do with the legs, the kick pads it came with, kind of just knocked it down a bit. Same goes for Andrade. Andrade is pretty good actually. It's pretty up there. I don't know. It wasn't as good as the top 10. I thought all these figures are great. You can tell just by me stumbling on my words. But yeah, I have 10 figures to my left right now, and we're gonna go through each one. Be sure to leave your top 10 in the comments below. I'm gonna count from Elite 65, which was the series with Rusev and Roman Reigns, because I got them in February. I think that was the first set I got of the year, and then all the way to Elite 73, which just hit Smiths. So yeah, let's just get right into number 10. Right, so I'm going to be basing it basically off how the figure looks, how I like it, how much I like to pose it, the posability, stuff like that, the design, the head scan, the parts. I'm not going to go on price or how hard it is to find or whatever. I'm basically going to go on what are my favourite figures to use. That is pretty much it. So in the number 10 spot we have the Elite Series 72 Roderick Strong, and this was actually close between this and the AJ, mainly because I was going to knock the Roddy down for the torso. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think the rest of the figure is perfect, but I had to put it up there just because the attire is so nice, and it's so nice to pose, even though I much prefer my custom from Mac Decals that I got. The Undisputed Era attire, I did add the shirt, which would have been nice. It obviously came with the Undisputed Era chair, which I have here. But it was pretty hard to find, but as I say, I'm not judging it on that. But it's definitely a figure worth looking for if you guys want it, and the head scan is spot on, I think. So yeah, Roderick Strong takes the number 10 spot in this top 10 figure list. And at number 9 we have the Elite Series 69 Ricochet. And I remember when I first got Elite 69 in from ringside, that was one of the best days ever. No, not really. It was a pretty good day though. Apart from the massive amount of custom fees I had to pay. But yeah, Ricochet's first Elite was definitely worth it. Apart from the height issue, which I did have to fix, it was a pretty much perfect figure. It came with the entrance gear. I added this hoodie just because I prefer it to the cape star thing he wears. Only thing knocking this down is the attire. I would have liked a brighter attire, I think. Even though this is a really nice attire from his match with Velveteen Dream, I believe, last year. But yeah, and the head scan is spot on. The tattoo detail is awesome. It's just so amazing to have a Ricochet. I did get a custom of this earlier in the year, the yellow attire, you guys remember. And I do prefer that. But for a Mattel figure, this takes the number 9 spot. And up next, also from Elite Series 69, we have the Elite Series 69 Mustafa Ali. And yeah, Ali is just awesome. I did go with the yellow version instead of the red chase. The red chase could easily be in the honourable mentions again. There's loads of figures I'm probably missing from the honourable mentions, but there's only so many I can fit in the ring. But yeah, the awesome vest, the awesome mask, the head scan, the neck is a bit chunky, which could be fixed. But I think the attire just stands out so much because you don't have many yellow figures, like yellow attires. You don't have we have the All Stars Punk. We have, I'm sure there's some other yellow attires out there, but yeah, awesome. Maybe could have done with a more ripped torso, but I honestly just love it how it is, and I love posing with this Ali. But whether that's the figure or just his moveset in general, no one knows. But yeah, Ali, definitely one of my favourites, definitely one of my favourite figures. Should win the Royal Rumble next year, but we all know it's not going to happen. So Ali takes number 8, and it looks like we're following a pattern as we have another Elite 69 figure, but the best figure in Elite 69 in my opinion is the Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa making the top 10 unlike Johnny Gargano, and this mainly comes down to just the head scan, the ripped torso, which we were so happy to get. I remember we saw leaked pictures and the little torso, and everyone was so happy this changed. The attire from New Orleans, I believe. I'm not sure, but yeah, some people did get this without the logo. Thankfully, I got mine with the logo. And the only thing I had to add was the Bobby Roode legs to give him the more hefty legs, which he definitely needs compared to the little legs. as they made him way too short, I thought. But yeah, Ciampa looking awesome. Even looks better with a custom shirt. He came with the camo pants, obviously, and the cane. So some really cool accessories there. And yeah, Ciampa takes the number 7 spot. Is that number 7? Yeah. Ciampa takes number 7. If he would stand, don't want anyone to fall over. And then at number 6, we have the Elite Series 70 Chase variant Dolph Ziggler. And I'm not a big Dolph fan. I used to be back in like 2013. But he just got pushes stopped and started, and I just fell off him. I've said this 100 times, but that does not discredit the figure. As I say, I'm not including that in the figure. This figure attire is so nice, a lot like the Ali. You don't get a lot of bright pink figures like this, and this is definitely the best Dolph Ali. I don't know why people don't like this head scan. I think it's honestly perfect. Looks awesome. I did add this G90 silver jacket, but he did come with a really cool cloth jacket anyway. It was this one, I believe. This one got in over the normal version, because the normal version there was just a black attire, and I wasn't a big fan of it, but this pink is awesome. Yeah, just awesome attire. Looks, the Intercontinental Championship really does just bring it together. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler takes the number 6 spot in this top 10 list. Right, now we're on to the top 5, and taking the number 5 position, you guys may have seen his Chase figure in the honourable mentions right there, but I ultimately had to give the number 5 spot to the red Buddy Murphy. I was honestly going to include both because I love them both so much, but I only wanted to do one figure per position, so this Buddy Murphy takes the cake. Apart from the arm issue with the tape, I did have to add these. I think I'm going to switch this arm out to have like just a plain hand, because I think that's how he wears it. This Buddy Murphy is amazing. I'm really happy they managed to get the short details so we can actually still bend the legs and pose it. Because I was worried it was just going to be plastic and it would like be weird, but it's like a rubbery material. And the head scan, I really have grown to love. What have I just said? I've really grown to love the head scan. So happy to give him the ripped torso as well, because this guy is ripped. And yeah, it's on ball joints, which is always a plus as well. So yeah, Elite 72, Buddy Murphy, definitely the best figure in that set, the red version. I was looking forward to the black version the most, but in hand, I think the red version just pops a bit more. But it's a very tough choice. I still love that black variant, and I'm so happy Smith managed to stock them. Right, now into the top 4, and this was really difficult. I'm still deciding now which one to put ahead, but at number 4, we are going to have the Elite Series 73 Alistar Black. This could easily be number 1 in my opinion. The next 4 are also great. I did have to add the wrist gauntlets, which isn't a problem, but that would have been nice to have wrist tape, even though they said it was to give us the full tattoos. But yeah, the jacket alone is just amazing. The head scan is fantastic. The updated tattoos on the chest. Any Alistar Black figure is great. The NXT one could have easily been here as well. I mainly went with this one for the updated tattoos and the more detailed jacket, and the more different attire compared to the black. And I love this spiky kick pad design as well as the grey. But yeah, Alistar Black, Smith's got these, so if you guys want to go try cop one, definitely get it. Really awesome figure. I can't wait to use this at the Rumble. He will definitely be defending his title against someone who hasn't been announced yet. Right, at the number 3 spot we have BFW United States Champion. We have the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne, and apart from my freaking dog chewing it up a few months ago, the jacket, the figure did manage to survive, and on its own the figure is just incredible to own. When I first got this, I couldn't believe it, and it's so fun to pose. The head scan is amazing. I might actually prefer this to the new one that's coming out, but we'll have to do a comparison. I really want to see the side attire of the new one that's coming out, because we've only really seen it with the jacket on and the head scan. And yeah, but I really do love this Pete Dunne Elite. I love the attire. The knee tattoo could have maybe been a bit different. I still want to try black kick pads, see what that looks like. But yeah, even the jacket on here before my dog chewed it up is amazing. Despite the price that it was, you guys remember when this was going for like £200? It was crazy. It was definitely worth it. I didn't spend £200 on it, don't worry. But yeah, this figure is amazing. So cool to have a Pete Dunne. And yeah, repping the United States in BFW. Right, into number 1 and 2, and this was really difficult. But at number 2, it's not an Elite figure. It's actually a Ultimate Edition figure. We have the Ultimate Edition Finn Balor, and this is amazing. Honestly, I don't know. If you don't like this figure, I honestly don't know what to say. Apart from the torso, which I actually don't mind. I think it's absolutely fine to pose. I think this figure is flawless. I love the double jointed toe articulation, so you can do some better poses. I love the accessories it comes with. 2 different head scans, 2 different pairs of hands. this little cloth thing, and the headgear and the arm gear, which even these tassels have been improved so they can actually like move up and down. But this is his SummerSlam 2018 gear, I believe. But it's definitely worth it, and the back design is great as well. Finn Balor looking awesome. This is definitely the best Demon Elite in my opinion, the Ultimate Edition, and I never thought I would like it, but I got this off Amazon like a few months ago, and I can't wait to use it eventually. But from what I've seen, it's really fun to pose, and yeah, I can't wait to use it. But yeah, Finn Balor, and definitely the best Demon head scan. The Elite 70 is up there. I love the Elite 70 as well, but then I got this one, and I was like, yo, that's the one. But at the number one spot, guys, after an incredible year of Wwe figures, I had to give it to this one. This figure just blew my mind the moment I got it, and it is just flawless in my opinion. We have the Elite Series 71 Target exclusive Cassius. Oh no, and I know what you're going to say, oh, this figure's super rare, you put it at number one. No, this figure is actually genuinely really fun to pose, and the head scan is on point. The attire, the like shirt thing, the legs, it's just so fun to pose. The cloth freaking vest is amazing, and honestly, this is definitely worth going out the way to buy. This has to take the number one spot. It was between Oh No, Balor, Dunn, and Alistar Black. Either one could have taken the number one position, but I did end up putting Oh No right there. I did not expect by the end of 2019 I would own a Cassius Oh No figure. So it is just incredible to own, and it's so fun to pose, and I can't wait to use it in BFW more. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, so I'm going to get out of here. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this top 10 video. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and be sure to tune in to tomorrow's video, which is the Christmas Eve video. Yeah, let me know your top 10 figures of the year and what your favourite figure of the year is, and I'll see you all in the next video.